Happy Polka Sunday morning, and welcome to the Sunday Morning Polka Show of Northwest Ohio and, excuse me, the world, with your host, David Jackson, that's me. Pleased as pierogi to be bringing you the finest in polkas, waltzes, and obetics for a solid hour every Sunday morning for free. How can you beat it? That there was a song called Minka, and I'm not exactly sure who it was by. If you happen to know, feel free to send us an email over at sundaypolka@gmail.com. And it would be nice to know, but that was one heck of a nice upbeat song to get us going, to get those feet tapping and the blood flowing on a beautiful, here in Northwest Ohio anyway, sunny, crystal clear Sunday morning. Anyway, as we always promise you, we bring you 3 features on the Sunday Morning Polka Show. That is fine, mostly Polish-American style polka music. We bring you the news from Poland, and of course we bring you the Polish word of the day. The Polish word of the day today is an adjective, and it is dogodne. Dogodne. Here it is in a sentence. Mam dogodne połączenia między Warszawą I Krakowem. Mam dogodne połączenia między Warszawą I Krakowem. Well, there you go. Polish word of the day in the bank. And let's get back into the music now. Here is Eddie Zima doing one called Get Happy. That's a good idea.
Here we go.
Yeah, Guy and the Boys. Live music for you right there from the fabulous Heroes Orchestra. Excuses me. You may also recognize that from a Crusade recording. I believe Crusade does a fine version of that song as well. Hayride from the Heroes Orchestra. Before that, we heard the 9-Hour Drive. Yes, we did, from the Brass Connection. And we started off that nice, long 3-song set of polka music with Get Happy from Eddie Zima. See, that's what we do here on the Sunday Morning Polka Show. We bring you a mix of old and new. We bring you a mix of live and studio recordings. We bring you mostly Polish-style recordings, but we also play some Czech music. We also play some Bavarian music. We play a bit of Slovenian now and then. So share the word with your friends that this is a show that everyone can like. Hey, let's take a look at the news from Poland. Now, it's a bit of a sad story, but it's also got sort of a silver lining to it. So stick with it. The headline's pretty sad. The story's pretty sad, but it's a good story overall, I believe. Poznań Zoo to burn elephant Linda's tusks. The event is to be a reminder that many animals in the wild are being hunted to extinction for their body parts, such as tusks or horns. The Zoological Garden in Poznań has announced that it intends to hold a special event to burn the tusks of its 35-year-old elephant Linda. The 3.5-ton female died in early February. Medical tests continue to establish the precise cause of Linda's death. As spokeswoman for the zoo, Małgorzata Chodeła told press agent PAP, this would not be the first event of the kind held in the Poznań Garden. Earlier, the zoo had set up pyres for the surgically removed tusks of elephant Nino and the horn of rhino Kivu after his death in 2018. This had been accompanied with information programs on the protection of wild animals, as well as protests against poaching and ivory and rhinoceros horn. What's the word I'm looking for? Trafficking. Burning the tusks, we want to show that if hunting wild elephants at this tempo continues, then there will be none in Africa within 25 to 30 years. And if anyone thinks that we are wasting the tusks while we could sell them, let me remind that it is a criminal offense, said Małgorzata Chodyła. She also informed that Linda's skull is to be exhibited at the new museum dedicated to the history of the Poznań Zoo, complete with 3D copies of the tusks. So yes, it is a sad story, but there's a silver lining, and that is the news from Poland.
Did you fall in love with me? Did you fall in love with me? The sounds of love can be hard to as the eye of the needle in the candlelight. But I thought I saw them in your eyes as I took you home last night. Did the stars shine brighter on a night we met? Were the blossoms sweeter in a tree? Did a songbird sing in your heart when we kissed? Did brush against your hair. Did the stars shine brighter on a night we met, where the blossoms sweeter in a tree? Did a songbird sing in your heart when we kissed? Did you fall in love with me? Did you fall in love with me? Sometimes the one that you really love slips away, but you don't know even why. But I thought I saw you hesitate when we said our last goodbye. Did the stars shine brighter on a night we met, where the blossoms sweeter in a tree? Did a songbird sing in your heart when we kissed? Did you fall in love with me? Did you fall in love with me? Did a songbird sing in your heart when we kissed? Did you fall in love with me? Did you fall in love with me?
Lawrence Welk and Myron Florin for you right there, doing the Chihuahua polka. How about that? Before that, we heard John Gura and Gorale doing the old Canadian band Prairie Oysters classic, Did You Fall in Love with Me? Awesome vocals on there, gentlemen. And before that, we heard the Baby Elephant Walk. Hope you liked that. Hope you did indeed. Set after set, long set after set, of fine quality polka music with a little bit of chitty-chatty in between, including the Polish word of the day from transparentlanguage.com, but they are not a paid sponsor of the show, you know that. I just feel like it's fair to say where we get the word from. Dogodne, dogodne. Mam dogodne połączenie między Warszawą I Krakowem. And everybody knows those last two words, even if they don't speak Polish. Warszawa I Krakowem. More to come on the Polish word of the day later. But for now, we're going to get back into the fabulous polka music. Here's a CD I picked up over at a Goodwill store, I think. It might have cost $1. It is Oktoberfest in Germany, so it's not that we're in Germany, and it's not Oktoberfest. But what the hey, let's think about a time in the future where, again, people will be able to gather together in large groups safely and enjoy a beer and some singing and some conversation and some food and fun. Yeah,
Studentka se dala, do studentke ladela, spadrile malu ribičku, ke polikala vodičku, spadrile malu ribičku, che policala vodičku.
All aboard! Well, train pulled in the station about 1961. I've never been to Chi-Town, but let me tell you, son, the town was really buzzing about this cat from Black Swamp Town. Boy who shook the squeeze box made such an awesome sound. He was a rebel, don't you know, this kid from Toledo. Long train, highballed out, rocking to and fro. Yeah, I heard the whistle blowing, but it was so much more than that. There were guitars and a singer, and this big bass they would slap. and grab my squeeze box. I yelled, let the good times roll.
Polka train kept a-rolling.
The kid, he led the way.
Polka train kept a-rolling.
Trojack, Shum and Cole.
Polka train kept a-rolling.
Lenny was the break man.
Polka train kept a-rolling.
Eddie B, he ran the show. Rich Benkowski punched my ticket. This train don't ever stop. Just hang around and listen, boy, we'll show you how to rock. Cause I knew I was on a ride that would take me to the top. Polka train kept a rolling, it ain't never gonna stop. The train had hit a tunnel, everything got dark as night. Then Lenny whispered in my ear, it's getting rough, so hold on tight. This demon locomotive, it almost jumped the track. Then Dan Gurry stood up and said, we ain't never turning back. I said, hey Don, yo Eddie, say Rich, well now I really see. Thank you for the tickets, boys, but I don't want the fame. I just want to ride on that big old polka
Train kept a-rolling. 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 Train kept a-rolling.
Well, that's just an impossibly long and interesting, perfect set of polka music for you. Brought to you by the Sunday Morning Polka Show of Northwest Ohio. 6, count them, 6 songs in a row. Polka Train, which is the brand new music from the Badanov Orchestra. We heard Bob Kravos doing the Dream Train, some Slovenian style for you. We heard a beautiful Slovak waltz medley from Aaron Dussing and Polka Revolution. Before that, we heard the Rich Bobinsky Orchestra doing the Cute Expression. Happy Valentine's Day to the love of my life, my wife, Lori. Before that, we heard a nice Hungarian Csardas, as only the brave combo can do it, one called Let's Kiss. And we heard the Aubach House Music Band doing a fabulous Oktoberfest song. So German, Polish, Slovak, and Slovenian polka music all in one set here on the Sunday Morning Polka Show of Northwest Ohio with your host, David Jackson. And I am pleased as pierogi to continue bringing you the finest in polkas, waltzes, and obereks every single week. Remember, you find this show over on the Mixcloud. Tell all your friends, share the link, let them know it's there. Why, just think of the show as kielbasa and share the link. Now that is polka comedy. Hey, how about we take a look at that Polish word of the day one more time, dogodne. Dogodne. Here it is in a sentence. Mam dogodne połączenie między Warszawą I Krakowem. How about that? I like to think the pronunciation gets a little better as the show progresses, and we get a little bit of caffeinated water this morning in me. Yes, indeed, a little bit of instant coffee. Just a shred, just a little bit. Anyway, back into the music as we head into the final quarter hour of the Sunday Morning Polka Show. Here's Little Richard from his old country festival recording, doing one called In Kraków Polka.
Za Krakowem czarna rola, ja jej orał nie będę, ja jej orał nie będę. Siądę ja, syna konia karego i na wojnę pojadę. Siądę ja, syna konia karego i na wojnę pojadę. za wojny, a ty się nie wydała, a ty się nie wydała. Powiedz mi najmilejsza moja, na kogoś ty czekała. Powiedz mi najmilejsza moja, na kogoś ty czekała. Ja czekała, mój Jasieńko na ciebie, mój Jasieńko na ciebie, że gdy z wojny do domu powrócisz, to ja pójdę za ciebie. Że gdy z wojny do domu powrócisz, to ja pójdę za ciebie. Tę chusteczkę coś mi dała, ja za szablą ją trzymam, ja za szablę ją trzymam, żeby sobie dziewczę nie myślała, że ja w ciebie w sercu mam. Żeby sobie dziewczę nie myślała, że ja w ciebie w sercu mam.
a tuba colonial, build him a home and live so happily.
Kocham cię dziewczę, choć drugiego kocham. Będę cię kochał, choć ty innego masz. Ja nie zapomnę, jak mnieś ty kochała. Jak byłaś młoda, jak mnieś całowała. Wróćcie dziewczyno, ja jestem dla ciebie. Będziesz mnie chciała, wezmę cię dla siebie.
There you go, the golden voice of polka music, Marion Lush. Does it get any better than that? No, it doesn't. Before that, we heard the News doing Poor Boy. Before that, we heard the Old Warsaw Polka from Gene Wisniewski. And we started off that four-song set of polka music with In Kraków. Yes, we did, from Little Richard. Well, we're reaching the end of another fine episode of the Sunday Morning Polka Show, and I am very appreciative for your tuning in. Be sure to tell all of your friends and family about the Sunday Morning Polka Show's free anytime availability over on the Mixcloud. That's how most people listen to it. Last week we had just about 1,400 listens. Let's try to hit 1,500 this week. From the little polka show that could. Let's do one last visit to the Polish word of the day. The Polish word of the day is dogodne, and it means convenient. Therefore, it's an adjective. Mam dogodne połączenie między Warszawa I Krakowem means I have a convenient connection between Warsaw and Kraków. How about that? Well, if the good Lord's willing and the creeks don't rise, we do intend to be back here next week for another big broadcast of the Sunday Morning Polka Show. Until then, as we like to say, do zobaczenia. And here is the Dynabrass going out with a fabulous song they call Nothing But Trouble. Ain't it the truth? But hey, happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
just the kind of trouble